This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, people. It's Dragon Lord Frodo. And, it's now 6 days later. I have no idea if I have my check yet. It's about, what time is it? 9:42 p.m. 9:42 p.m. And we're coming up to the mailbox, and let's see if I got my check or not. 6 days later. Of course not. No fucking check. Of course. Let's see if I got my mail. Let's see if my package came. Come on. I got this. No check. I'm getting tired of this friggin' neighborhood. Oh, come on. It's now a week. And now I don't even have a fucking check. God damn it. I need to get the fuck out of this neighborhood. And I know I've been saying it. I know I've been saying it forever. I can't stand. I cannot stand living here anymore. Okay? I cannot stand living in Lovejoy anymore. Okay? I am starting to go nuts over here. Okay? You know, my parents are always like, "Oh, we want to get you the help that you need." You know what? You know what their version of getting the help that I need is? Drugging me to the point that, oh, I love Lovejoy now. That's not the help that I need. The help that I need is get me the fuck out of here. It does not take no fucking week for a check to come from downtown Buffalo to anywhere in Buffalo. It does not take no week for a check to come from, and by the way, you're not allowed to know what's in here. I'm not even doing an unboxing of that, because that's private shit in there. You see, I got this package from Amazon right here. Guess what? You're not allowed to know what's in it. I'm not saying, because it's private. I'll tell you something though, it is something my parents will not like. It's something, you know what it is? It's something that if they find it in my house, they're gonna take it. 'Cause reasons. And no, it's not a weapon. Alright, you wanna see what this fucking thing is? You know what? I'm tired of fucking Lovejoy. I'm tired of it. It's just nothing. Lovejoy's like that, like, living here feels like I have to constantly go someplace that I just don't like going to. I can't stand it. My mail comes 6 days late around here. You want to see what's in this fucking box, don't you? I'll show it to you. But I'm gonna warn my parents. They're not gonna like it. Hold on. I'm making popcorn because I'm stressed, okay? I'm stressed. I can't stand this fucking neighborhood anymore. Just, oh, why? Why? I can't stand it anymore. This neighbor, and no, I get it. I'll say it again. Okay, you ready for me to say it again? I know shit like this can happen anywhere. But you know what, people? It's happening here. Okay? It's happening here. Well, where's my box? Oh, yeah. So, as you can plainly see, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, look, it's a black fucking... Because somebody doesn't want... They have to put it in discreet packaging. Why? I don't know, because it makes it look cooler this way. So we're going to cut off the discreet packaging. And we're going to see what's under the hood, so to speak. I already know what it is. Damn. Ugh. Come on. So, what is this, like a pair of shoes? No. It's not a pair of shoes, people. Let me open this. And inside you got some fucking foam. We all know. We got a CD. We got some literature. Oh. Oh, thank you, Santa. What the hell is this thing? Oh, I'll tell you what this is. It's a new camera. But guess what? It's not just a new camera. This is, oh my God. This is, okay. This is, people, this isn't just a new camera. This is something that will, as my dad calls it, perpetuate my paranoia. This is actually an outdoor camera. So that when my parents drive by the house, I'll know every single time they drive by. Thank you, Santa. Now, how the hell does this work? Who the fuck knows anymore, right? And it's, let's see, I'm gonna have to play around with this all, too. Oh, look at that friggin' Ethernet cord. I used to have a really long Ethernet cord. Not anymore. Got thrown out because reasons. This isn't even that long, really. But it's wireless, so what the fuck, right? certificate of conformity. You got the mounting screws. Yeah, that's right. That way when the fucking dicks come to arrest me, I could see them as they pull up and not answer the door. Because I'm not getting arrested again. Oh. Who wants to get arrested again? Not me. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I can like this one. I can actually use like on my phone. Like I can, from what I understand, like whenever I'm gone somewhere, I can use an app, and I can view the camera from like anywhere in the world. So, and it also saves to the cloud. So, my parents can break that camera if they want to come in and steal my machete. You know, if they want to come in one day and just steal my machete, I'll get them on tape. And they really can't. Hey, you know what I did? Hey, look at this, people. So remember when I bent the machete doing that one video? Look at it now. Look at it now. I actually fixed it a little bit. I mean, it's still a little bent, but I actually fixed it. I became a blacksmith for an hour. And I fixed it. I actually became like a ghetto blacksmith and like kind of like rigged it. So I used my stove to like heat the part that was all bent out of shape. I used the stove to heat that, and till it started to like glow. It got red, and then after that, I took a hammer and I just pounded it flat again. Or I tried to, but no. This Czech shit is it's getting out of control. That means that the earliest it can come here now is fucking tomorrow. Not even that, but the earliest I can even get it is I got an alert on my phone when that was delivered. You wanna know what time I got the alert at? Fucking 6 at night. I think it was like 6:07 or something. You realize I was halfway through my work shift when I got that, right? I'm getting tired. I am fucking tired of Lovejoy. I really am. I really am. Which means, oh, don't even get me started on fucking holidays. I can't stand holidays anymore. And I realized something today too. That I work at a school. Yeah, I just realized I work in a school. No, I realized something. Because I work at a school, I get all their days off. So that summer vacation from the time the end of June comes around to like beginning of September, I'm off. I'm not working anymore until fucking September. And I just realized that. Which means that this Friday I have off, which sucks. Yeah, it sucks that I have off, but you know what? I'd rather be working. I'd rather get paid for the day. I don't know. But I can't stand this Lovejoy shit anymore. No. Send me somewhere but Lovejoy. Send me to like fucking Jefferson and like Ferry or something. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm totally willing to live in the fucking fruit belt. Okay? Because it's not racist there. I'm completely willing to live over there. Because, hey, listen. At least it's not fucking Lovejoy. Alright? Yeah, the fruit belt has its problems. But at least I can go out and not get called a racist walking on a fucking street. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the thing, when you're in Lovejoy, when you live in Lovejoy, you're automatically known as the racist. Oh, look at this white boy from Lovejoy, he's racist. What about the white boy from the fucking fruit belt? You know what they call you? They call you a cool guy. How the fuck can he be not racist? How can he be? How the hell is he racist? You know, he's living amongst the blacks. You know. But Lovejoy, I cannot stand this. It takes a week for someone to come from fucking downtown to Lovejoy. A week. And answer me this. Answer me this. Why is it that it takes 2 to 3 days for someone to come to me if I ordered it from fucking Juneau, Alaska? Why is that? Why is that? Why does something come quicker from Juneau, Alaska than here? I don't fucking get it. Somebody needs to fucking answer that. Actually, I do have a theory on why it would come quicker. Okay? It's a theory. But, I don't know. You see, Juneau, Alaska, okay, is a city. It's kind of like right in the middle of Alaska. And it's like surrounded by mountains, okay? Surrounded by mountains. There's like one road that goes out of the city, okay? Now, the problem is that even though Alaska's part of the U.S., it's not, it's not connected to the U.S. Okay. In order to actually get to Alaska, like driving there, you would have to go through Canada. Because it's all the way up at the top left of Canada, pretty much. Okay? Now, with that said, any mail truck that goes out of Alaska would have to travel through Canada, which would probably mean all kinds of duties and whatnot. So, as a result, the mail in Alaska, if it's going outside of Alaska, they just use fucking airmail for everything. Like anything that goes out of Alaska, hi Gravy, just gets fucking airmail. It's the only way they can really do it. Because it's like, it doesn't really charge. They don't charge people any less or more. For it's like almost getting free airmail because it's from Alaska. Because they kind of have to do it that way. So, I mean, so what I'm thinking is, okay, even though it's far away, even though it's kind of far away, because it's airmail, they probably send it over right from Alaska, right from Juneau, right to fucking Buffalo. They probably can do that kind of shit. Not only that, but I can guarantee you that Alaska and Hawaii also does that too. Hawaii definitely, because you can. I mean, you can technically drive to Alaska from Buffalo. But you can't drive to Hawaii from Buffalo. So I think that's why it takes it's quicker than anything else, really, because it has to be airmailed out. So yeah, I think that's why. So my county worker didn't even fucking call me back. That cunt. I fucking hate her. She's so nasty. A lot of times I can't even like understand what she's saying. Because it sounds like she's like talking right up on the phone. Like she has her fucking big fucking lips pressed up against the phone. Like next time you're talking to your little buddies on the phone, talking your phone. So that like every piece of air that comes out of her mouth, you can hear it go into the phone. Yeah. She's really hard to hear. Like, dude, put the phone away from your head, like away from your mouth, you know? Don't have it all the way over the roof. Like I said, I cannot stand living out here. I really can't. I really can't do this anymore. I really can't. And there's nothing I really could do right now in regards to moving, because I'm not fucking moving in the middle of winter. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. So I actually have to wait until I'm gonna have to wait until fucking March or something to move. Cause I'm not moving in the middle of fucking winter. And this also brings up something else that happened today. That's right. There goes my garlic jenkum. So here's something else that happened today, and it just confirms everything that I talk about. And what is that? Well, I kind of brought it up last night. So here we go. I had a doctor appointment today, or I should have had one. And it wasn't a good experience. It wasn't a good experience. I ended up walking out of the doctor's appointment. Why did I walk out of the doctor's appointment? Well, here's why. Because my doctor appointment was supposed to be at 1:30 today. Okay? I didn't make the time. They made the time. Okay? If it was up to me, that doctor appointment would have been at like 11. But no. They had to make it they had to make it so obnoxiously late okay, to the point that, like, I gotta go to work at 4. I have to be at work at 4. And mind you, that I don't drive yet, so it's not like I can just teleport to work, okay? I take the bus, okay? So I'm over there, and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, I got there at 1:30. I got to the appointment at 1:30. I got to the doctor at 1:30 today. That was when my appointment was supposed to be, right? I actually got there a couple minutes early. And you know how long it took me for them to call me into the second waiting room? Well, my appointment was supposed to be at 1:30. I didn't get called back into that second waiting room until 2:30. Okay? Now, in order for me to get to work, I would have to leave there by 2:38. Okay? So it was literally just, they called me into the second waiting room, and then I realized that they took my height and weight and all that other bullshit. Then they were like, oh, wait here for the student. And I checked my phone out, and it was like 2:35. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get to fucking work. So had they have just taken me at the time that I was supposed to be taken, I would have been, you know, I would have had an appointment. But no, this second waiting room bullshit and this student bullshit, like, I don't even want the fucking student, okay? I don't want the student around. I don't give a shit. And this is why I stopped going to doctors. That and because they lied to me last time. They said I didn't have bed bugs. They said the rash on my arm was a chemical burn. No it wasn't. It was fucking bed bugs. What point do they serve? What point do fucking doctors serve anyway? They cannot tell you, they can't tell you what the truth about something. So, you know, it's like, had they just taken me back at 1:30, like they said, I would have had an appointment. But no. And there were people there that got there after me that were being called back. I don't know why. But I sat in that fucking waiting room, the first waiting room, for an hour. And then, once I got to the second waiting room, I can't stand the second waiting room crap anymore. once I got there, I checked my phone, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get fucking going. So I ended up just leaving. Didn't tell anybody. I just left the second waiting room and went outside. But this is what I'm telling you. If I'm working, it's either I have to choose work or doctor. And I'm not choosing a doctor over work. No, that's fucking horse shit. I'm not choosing a doctor over work. You know. Not doing it. And that's the problem with this doctor. He makes your appointments for you. And I hate that. I really do. Like all of a sudden I'll get something in the mail and say, oh, your next appointment is at this date at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, what the fuck? You know? Some of us have to work. I don't take days off for fucking doctors. Okay? I'm not doing it. And this doctor has no fucking morning shit. So I called them back after I left. And I said, I need to make another appointment with the doctor. Okay. Okay. How's January 8th at 4 o'clock sound? No. Okay. What about January 16 at 3:45? No. I can't have any afternoon appointments. Well, the doctor isn't in the morning. I'm like, well, I can't have any fucking afternoon appointment. And they're like, well, would you mind seeing one of his students? I'm like, oh my god, enough with the fucking students. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. And I know what my mom's thinking. My mom's like, well, you know how it is. No, actually I don't. I used to be a student. Yeah, and you're the worst fucking nurse ever, so there you go. Why do I have to see 2 fucking doctors? Why the fuck do I have to sit in 2 waiting rooms? I can't take this shit anymore. It's like that whole thing where, oh shit. It was that whole thing. I remember this back when I was working at JCPenney's, and what was it? I was at like TSI or something, right? And I was like in their program, so I had to go like this group home bullshit. It was a group home I used to live at, and then like I got an apartment through them, but they still had like everything at the group home. So Okay. So there was this one time I remember, it was actually a couple times, where I had to do a recertification with food stamps. And what it was they would call me, okay, to do this recertification thing. But they wouldn't just call me. No. They called the group home. And I had to be at the group home. And the group home, like, set up the fucking appointment for me. Like, to the point that I actually had to skip work that day so that I could be at the group home to take a fucking call. Instead of them just, giving them my phone number, and I didn't have to skip work. That was crap. And I feel like this is going to be the same thing. So, it's like I can't even see a fucking doctor, without all kinds of fucking hassle. I'm ready just to fucking fire the doctor. Because I need a fucking doctor that's on weekends. I know it doesn't exist, but they need to have fucking doctors that do weekends. And again, I'm blaming this on. I'm going to blame this on Christianity again. You know why? Because had Jesus never been around, we would never have this fucking Sunday bullshit Sabbath shit. Every single day would just be another day. I can't fucking take this. Yeah, I'm bitching. I'm bitching because I can't see a fucking doctor properly. It's either I have to choose between working and seeing a doctor. And, my parents want me to see a fucking psychiatrist for medication. This isn't going to work. Because psychiatrists are worse. They'll be like, oh, I only work Monday, Tuesday, and fucking Thursday or something. And I'm never here before 1. So you have to have an appointment with me before 1 or after 1 or something on those days. It's never gonna fucking work out. But I broke down and called for another appointment with the doctor. And of course, can't get me in any later, any earlier than fucking 1. But if you're willing to see one of his students... Oh, no. I broke down and got the fucking student. I'm getting the bottom of the barrel care just so that I don't have to take a day off of work. So I go see the fucking student on Tuesday. I can't fucking take this anymore. It's like I'm like ready just to say fuck it again and just stop going to doctors again. You know, because it's cutting into my work. That's not right. This is cutting into my work schedule. And I'm not willing to have a doctor cut into my work schedule. Oh my God, the fucking check too. Where the fuck is this check? Should have been here on fucking Saturday. And these observed holidays. Oh, I can't stand the observed holidays. I forgot to get into that. No, you know what that is? You know what that is? Because Veterans Day is actually on Saturday. But because it's on a Saturday, and places like banks and places like schools are already closed on Saturday, they observe it on a Friday. Just so that those son of a bitches can have a day off. No. No. I cannot stand that shit. The way I see it, if a holiday's gonna fall on a weekend, well then you don't get a fucking day off. You already have the day off. Because it's a weekend. You don't need no fucking 2-3 day weekend. It's like, oh, we can't take the day off on a fucking Saturday, so we'll just make up another day so we can take the day off. Oh my God. And I'm thinking about this like, once Christmas hits, oh my God, it's gonna be like a week where everything's shut down because fucking Jesus' birthday and shit. Because dead Jew zombie on a stick has his birthday. You know, I really wish I would live back in Jesus' time. I would personally fucking crucify him. You know, fucking Christmas comes around. And you know what's going to happen then? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas are going to all be, the whole city's going to be shut down. Because somehow the day after Christmas is a holiday now. And then fast forward a week where you got New Year's. The day before New Year's, New Year's Day, and then the day after New Year's is now a fucking holiday as well. And God forbid any of those fall on a weekend. They all, if one of them falls on a weekend, well then just add another day that they'll be closed. Because they have to observe it. Like, what the fuck? Which means all the fucking pizzerias, all 2 of the pizzerias around here will be closed. 'Cause Jesus. That means the buses will all run on Sunday scheduled for 3 days straight. And don't even get me started. Then after New Year's, 2 weeks later, you got fucking Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Which is another day that everything's fucking closed. But I tolerate that more than I tolerate fucking Christmas. You know why? You know why? Because Martin Luther King was somebody that actually existed. Jesus Christ wasn't a real person. I don't think he was, at least. He's not real. No, but there's actually no record of him besides the Bible. So you gotta remember too that back in those days you had the Romans, okay, and the Middle East, where Jesus was from, supposedly. That was all ruled by the Romans at the time. And the Romans like to keep lots of records. Okay? There's not one person from back then that has recorded Jesus. So, I don't think he existed. There has not been one historical figure, one record keeper that has mentioned Jesus. So, he didn't exist, really. And we're worshiping this guy. We're celebrating his life. We're celebrating his death and whatever. But the man's not even real. And on top of that, did you know that the Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate fucking Christmas? Why is that? They're fucking religious. They believe in Jesus. They believe in everything, but they don't celebrate his birthday? Why not? Because get this, Jesus wasn't born in fucking December. The Jehovah's Witnesses think that was made up, the December thing, because you have all kinds of different holidays from different religions right around December. You ever notice that? It's always near December. Also near Easter too, there's a lot of pagan holidays. Ever notice that? Ever notice how Passover is right around fucking Easter? Ever notice that? No, of course you did. But I mean, according to the Bible, the Bible doesn't actually give a date as to when Jesus was born. He was. They give hints at the time of year he was born, and it's nowhere near December. It's like more like September. Okay. Somebody said that's why the terrorists attacked on 9/11, because somebody actually went through and like tried to figure out when he was born, and they said that he was born on September 11th. So that's probably the significance of September 11th. It was when Jesus was born. But I don't know. To me, it's just bullshit. I can't fucking take this. I can't fucking take this Lovejoy shit. It's just when you think that this neighborhood can't get any worse, it does. It just does. Like I can't take Lovejoy anymore. I really can't. I don't really know how to do this. Gravy, come here. Gravy. Gravy has like this big mat on her back, and I want to try to cut it off, but I don't know if she'll let me cut it off or not. I'm gonna try to use my switchblade to cut fucking cat fur. I can't find my scissors at all. If I could do it, I could just cut the fur right off. I have to like shave the cat's ass. Yeah. Like my fucking parents. Let's shave the cat's back because it's funny. Ugh. I can't fucking stand this area anymore. I really can't. I seriously, I'm like up to here with Lovejoy. I can't do it. I don't know if I'll be able to survive the winter here. I don't know if I could survive in Lovejoy through the winter again. I can't do it. I have to sit here and fucking persevere though, because I'm not suicidal or anything like that, but I'm considering it. I really hate this fucking neighborhood with a passion. I don't want to live here. I don't want to live in Lovejoy. I will say that if I'm gonna stick it out until this fucking spring, and then if I can't find an apartment by next winter, I don't know what to fucking do. Because I am not spending a third fucking winter in fucking Lovejoy. I'm not doing it. And I have no problem with attempting some kind of suicide. I don't know. I really don't want to. But this is what the fucking neighborhood does to you. You know, it's just this whole. It's just this whole association with racism, with violence towards people of color, that I I want nothing to do with. I want nothing to do with racism. And I'm sorry, but I can't live like this anymore. I cannot do it. I can't live like this. So that's gonna be my problem. I can't fucking do this. I feel like this whole neighborhood just crushes you. Like, just strangles the fucking life out of me. I've said this neighborhood was like living in purgatory. I really do believe that. Oh shit. It's like either take me to hell or take me to fucking heaven. You know? Ow. It's like either that's like one of the worst parts of being in fucking jail. It's not the worst part isn't, you know, the worst part isn't being in the jail itself. It's the whole waiting game. You know, that's the part. Once here's the thing. Once you're in the jail, once you're in the unit, it's fine. You know, it's, you know, but it just seems like endless running around and endless bouncing around. It's like you're in limbo. Even like when you get arrested and you get held in that fucking cell overnight, it really is like you lose track of all time, because it's just nothing but fucking white walls. Everything is like cinder block walls, and that's what you stare at. So like sometimes, like when I was in jail, I would try to sleep as much as I could. I'm not talking about when I was in fucking when I finally got to the Erie County Holding Center and I was in a fucking unit. I'm not talking about that. Because once I got to the unit, it was actually pretty it was actually, I like that. I'm not gonna say I like being in jail, but it's a lot better than sitting in like a fucking bullpen or whatnot. You pretty much have a lot of freedom in jail, to be honest. Like, for the most part, like for the most part, you can. It was always cool to like go and fucking talk to the other inmates and whatnot. That was always cool. But I mean, it's just that first day. It's just that first day where you're sitting in that holding cell That's how I feel like Lovejoy is, kind of. Lovejoy's like you're sitting in that holding cell. You're waiting. You're just waiting to either just be released. It's like your little fucking purgatory. Like either take me to fucking hell, which would be like the Perry Projects or some bullshit like that, or take me to fucking heaven, which would be like North Buffalo. But don't make me sit around and wait. Like either do one or the other. Don't make me sit around and fucking wait. Because I can't do it. No, jail really wasn't a horrible experience. I'll admit that. It really wasn't. People think it is, but in reality, it's not as bad as some people would say. It really isn't. It really isn't, to be honest. It's definitely an experience. But yeah. Okay, how the hell do I do this? Wait, what? Come on. Oh. There we go. So... let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably play with this camera during the weekend when I got a day off. My parents are gonna have a cow because they don't like being recorded. Too fucking bad. That's what I say. Too fucking bad. No, we don't like being recorded. Well, too fucking bad. I don't like you going to my house. See, there we go. I don't like you going to my house. You are going to my house. Now, let's see here. Oh. How does this work? I don't know how this works, really. I gotta look through the instructions. Oh yeah. It says in order to set the camera up, you have to have this Ethernet in, but it's a wireless thing. So I guess you have to have the Ethernet on. They give you a pretty long cord for this too, which is pretty cool. So I got to figure out ways of putting this up. Let's see here. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright, I'll play with this some other time. Ow. Shit. Alright, that's enough with that. Lovejoy sucks.